Welcome to Business Beyond Borders, the go-to podcast for CPA firms seeking transformative insights. I'm your host, Laurence Whittam, and with each episode we'll uncover key insights, best practices, and invaluable resources tailored for CPAs. From trending strategies to diving deep into outsourcing and offshoring, our experts will help in all areas of your business. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Business Beyond Borders. Today's episode, I would like to share with you a little bit about a tool I've been creating, and it's called the Mastering Outsourcing course. And this course stems from years of work in the profession, working with CPA firms and working in the outsourcing space. And some of the big factors for building this course is that, in my eyes, education comes first. There needs to be more light shed upon how do we outsource and making sure that everybody has the tools and the understanding of all the options available to them when it comes to the geographical locations, when it comes to the different models that are available to them, and also the strategies, right? So what I found over the years is whenever a firm was working with myself or working with an outsourcing firm, and when I dug down a little bit, there was generally interest in doing it, interest in outsourcing and trying to make it work. But there was a lot of struggles, and a lot of the real intention of planning behind it wasn't there, right? And it was more of I just don't know what I don't know around it, which scares people. Even if whether it was a small firm, whether it was a large firm, they had different struggles. Whether it was, again, especially the larger firms, struggled to really get everybody involved and wanting to do it, which meant that it really was very difficult to scale and utilize and build a team offshore in a lot of cases. And when it was with a smaller firm, they didn't necessarily have the processes or the reporting or the controls in place in order to match the culture and the types of people that they were going to be adding to their team, right? So what I did is I took all that negative side of it. I took all the feedback from firms saying that, okay, these are the problems we've had over these years. And I've brought it into a course in order to help firms that they can now go in and really it's a do-it-yourself. Right? It's not just a CPE style course where it's hours of content, mini episodes that you can go in and you can learn about all the different options available to you, all the different geographies, whether you're at the beginning stage and you're really just planning, what do we need to think about? What do we need to discuss in our partner group, right? Who do we need to involve in this decision-making process? How do we vet our vendors? So all these different aspects I go into. And then if you are currently outsourcing, the idea, and especially if you're having a bad experience or if you're having a bit more frustration around doing it, rather than necessarily having a quite streamlined process currently, right? I've got different integration strategies that you can use, right? These are firms that have done it before, right? So I share examples, but I also share just best practices as to how do I effectively outsource, depending upon the model that you're working with it. What reports do we need to have? And reporting and controls are extremely important, especially as we grow our firm. And you need different reports and different expectations, realistically, based on the size of the firm you are. Right. And depends on whereabouts you are in your career as a firm. So these are all aspects that I've always heard when it comes to outsourcing, I've always heard the term, it's a plug and play model. In my opinion, the only plug and play piece is that there is a pool of talent that you can get access to very quickly. That piece is plug and play. Right. So a lot of the times, if you go to an outsourcing firm, whichever model it's on, you're able to get access to talent very quickly, and you're able to go through a due diligence process and get them onboarded within a short period of time, sometimes immediately, sometimes within 30 to 60 days. And there's a bigger pool of talent to pick from that is available to you. So that is the plug and play side of things. But when it comes to actually working with the offshore teams, that's not plug and play, right? That's the piece where I've found firms need to spend a lot more time looking internally and working on their systems and processes, mindsets and vision and goals, and then making sure that that is a shared vision, shared goals, shared processes with the outsourced team. right? There's too many problems that come up across the board. So this course is available to you so that you can then spend time working on it. It's not something you can go through all the episodes within about 4 hours. However, there's takeaways from each of these episodes that really you should be then working on. Right. So generally, you're not going to necessarily go through everything at once. It's really more of a roadmap and a guide as to take these steps in order to get either to the beginning stage or to make sure you are optimizing what you have in place. And it's education. It's access to you as firms to help you have a better relationship with your outsourced team, to make sure that you're thinking about it in all different aspects. And if you choose to purchase the course and go through it, I'm a resource you can utilize then. If you have questions that come up, if you have very specific questions around certain episodes, we can sit down and have a conversation around it, right? But this is giving access to firms to the education and the understanding of what outsourcing looks like from an independent part. So really excited to say that this has just been launched. This is the second week in July of 2025, and we've just got this out last week. So I would also love to hear from you. If anybody has purchased it or is purchasing it, please reach out to me and give me some feedback. If there are other things that you need to, that you would like to learn about that is maybe not in there, let me know and I can do more episodes. And I'm also constantly refining this as well. So I'm adding different worksheets to it. I'm adding roadmaps. I'm adding guides and templates that you're able to utilize in order to help you along your path. It doesn't matter who you're working with from the outsourcing firm side of things. I'm more interested in making sure that you understand what it can look like for a successful outsourcing engagement and making sure that you have the right tools and education on your side so that your firm can really succeed in doing it, right? Because I'm a very strong proponent of the outsourcing and offshoring side, but in my experience, a lot of firms have struggled to really make it work. There are some that are doing it extremely well, and others have really struggled to actually get to what I would call a successful outsourcing engagement. So please take a look at it if you want to see a couple of episodes. I also partnered with RightWorks community. So there are 5 free episodes there, and you can sign up for a license to the RightWorks community. And I'm more than happy to provide a link to that. And then you can at least see what type of information is in there. And then, like I said, I've got this more expansive release of the toolkit of the course now, which I would love for you to invest in. And I believe personally, if you do, you'll have a very good return on the investment from doing so. And at the end of the day, if I'm able to help you find a better relationship with the outsourcing firm that you're working with, if I'm able to help you not make a mishire when it comes to offshore talent or be able to make them more effective and efficient, it's going to have a very big ROI very quickly, especially if you're hiring or plan on hiring multiple team members. Right. And that includes partner involvement internally, right? If you're a mid-size or a larger firm and you've got one division doing it and really you've struggled to do it in another area, whether it's tax, assurance, accounting, this is a guide that will help you look at the different options, right? And or a guide to help you have the conversation with the current provider that you're with to explore a specific way of doing it where you can have a better experience now. So really look forward to hearing from you and checking it out. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to have a call beforehand, before purchasing, if you want to go over anything. But I really think this is a great tool in addition to some of the other free products I've rolled out that you're able to go and look at, right? The assessment and also the AICPA's toolkit for outsourcing. Please go and look at those free resources too. And again, I hope you're enjoying the Business Beyond Borders series. And if there is anything I can do, please reach out. Right, more than happy to have a conversation. I've got lots of great speakers and other presenters coming on board to help me on the podcast soon. So please keep on listening. Thanks, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed the episode of Business Beyond Borders. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to Business Beyond Borders. I'm Laurence Whittam, and it's been a pleasure bringing you impactful insights tailored for the modern CPA firm. Remember, the world of accounting is vast and ever-evolving, and we're here to navigate it together. For more resources and episodes, don't forget to subscribe and reach out to our experts. Until next time, keep pushing the boundaries of your business and explore the limitless possibilities beyond borders.